The more adversity you have overcome, the more impactful your life will be. Think about Joseph. Joseph was nearly killed by his jealous brothers who sold him to Egyptians to become a slave. But instead of complaining about it, he rose to being in charge of Potiphar's entire property. And then Potiphar's wife tries to have sex with him, but he ran from her. He did the right thing. And then she lied about him, said that he tried to rape her. They believed her, and they put him in jail for 3 years. So can you imagine the amount of discouragement that he could have had for doing the right thing, being honorable, and yet being forced to go to jail for 3 years? Well, then finally, Pharaoh has a dream that nobody can interpret, and then they remember that, hey, this guy can interpret dreams. So then they bring him before Pharaoh, and he actually interprets it. And then Pharaoh ends up putting him as number 2 in command of all of Egypt. And he then ultimately saves Egypt and his brothers, his entire family, as he's able to provide food, for them. So just think how many people that have gone through horrible things, and then the Lord uses them in very powerful ways when they're able to overcome that, when they're able to forgive those who've hurt them, and so forth. Think about Mariah Woodworth Etter. She was from Ohio. She had a husband who was abusive to her, cheated on her, and 5 of her 6 children died at a young age. This is back in the late 1800s. And then eventually the Lord called her to minister, to speak. And that was unheard of in her time for a woman to actually be preaching and evangelizing and then traveling the United States. And she had seen tons of healings and miracles. And of course, you can imagine even today how many people want to come against healings and miracles from the Lord. So she did that at a time where it was extremely hard, but she overcame the adversity, and then she was very anointed. So some of you have gone through a lot of hell in your life, and you've been discouraged, and you're thinking, my gosh, I'm never going to be able to be used by the Lord because of all these bad things that have happened to me. Well, guess what? The Lord wants to use that to become your testimony of what you've overcome. So speak life, forgive those who've hurt you, repent for your own pride if you have it. A lot of people have pride because of being hurt and wounded. And then repent for the sin, command any demonic spirits to go, and watch the blessings flow in your life. I have a book called Freedom from Soul Wounds and Demons, helping people get healed of their wounds, getting delivered of their demonic spirits. It's available on Amazon and paperback, Kindle, and Audible. I also do personal sessions for people and help them to be able to forgive those who've hurt them and to be overcomers. And some powerful testimonies have come out of that. You can email my assistant Tina at tinak@restoredtofreedom.com, or you can call 317-459-7091. All right, thanks. Bye.